Hello, my loves. Welcome back to my channel. Okay, so this is going to be a tutorial. I've done tons and tons of tutorials of how to make dangles, how to make charms, mini charms, bigger charms and whatnot. But all of my videos have been really long lives. One of our night owls, Sandra, she inboxed me and asked me, can I do a tutorial for her? And I'm like, girl, I got all these videos already of lives. She's like, I know, but can you do a tutorial? So I wanted to make a shorter version because I do realize that I did not have a shorter version. For those of, you who are new to my channel. And then also for those who don't like watching those long videos. So I'm going to show you guys how to do this, how to make these. And I'm going to be featuring Bead Craft Babes beads that she sent me in the design team package. I did haul these. Okay, so I'm not going to go over them too much, but they're so pretty, guys. These are my favorites. Okay. And then these. So these are the ones I'm going to be featuring in this dangle. I'm going to leave her link below along with my code, which is Bucci10. So you can get 10% off of your purchase, okay? So this is an example of a dangle that we'll be making. And then these are also some examples of some, like basic dangles that you can use to hang off your projects. Isn't this so beautiful, guys? So gorgeous. Then we have something like this. So let's get started. So you're going to grab your beads. And first things first, I'm going to show you guys how to wrap these beads. Okay, now I'm not going to show you guys how to wire wrap in this video because Buzzing with V already has a great tutorial of that. So you're going to need some chain. And this is some chain that I have from Bead Craft. You can find this kind of chain at Hobby Lobby. You can find it off of Michael's, from Michael's. So many different places. Joann's has a lot of stuff like this. So you need some chain. You will need these basic tools, which are some wire cutters. Okay. Some round nose pliers. And you can also use your needle nose pliers. Okay. You will also need some kind of clasp, and we're going to be featuring Bead Craft Babes once again. Let me show you guys. Every time I think I have everything together, I don't. But basically you'll need a lobster clasp, and I use this really pretty one from Bead Craft Babes right there. Okay, to hold your dangle. All right. And then you'll need bead caps. I have some here. And then we're going to, again, be featuring the ones from Bead Craft Babes, which are these really cute, like, leaf bead caps. These are just to fancy up your beads, okay? And then you'll also need some of these, which are called eye pins, okay? These are the 3-inch ones. I like these because I usually like to make longer dangles. And you can do this with the longer ones. So if you guys are interested, I will link an Amazon link for these. I love buying them off Amazon. It's where I can find them. All right. And then you'll need some jump rings and also some split rings. Okay. So there is a difference. Here is a regular jump ring. Okay. There's one. No, that's a split ring. This is a regular jump ring. Okay. And this is a split ring. Split rings are basically, from what I get from, I'm not a jewelry maker or whatever, but from what I get from it, they're more tougher and they can hold more, okay? So where this can, like, kind of break or whatever or wear down from, like, heavy beads and stuff like that, this one will give you much more strength. And it will be able to hold your dangle. Let me fix my... There we go. All right, so let's get started. You're also going to need your beads. So I always like to start by getting a... Oh, and also from Bead Craft Babe, you can get these daisy spacers. Okay. Which look like these. I love, love, love to use these in my beading. So I love to put one down. And then we will grab any kind of let's do the smaller bead first. So I'm going to grab this leaf bead cap. Just like that, we'll layer it. And then we'll put our smaller bead, which is this one here. Okay. And then I'm going to top it off with another bead cap. And then you can go ahead and wrap that. So I like to do this loopy thing now that one of my friends showed me how to do. So I'm going to cut off some wire. I'm going to cut off some more than that. Be careful when you're doing this because it will fly. You don't want to step on that. So I grab my needle nose pliers. My round pliers, I'm sorry. And I just roll. Keeping it in that same position. I continue to roll all the way down to my bead. Just like so. If you want to learn how to wire wrap, again, I'm going to include that tutorial. And then there goes your little wrapped bead, okay? So now that I've shown you how to do that, you basically can do it with all of your beads. See how beautiful? I have all these ready to assemble our dangle, okay? They all have bead caps and those daisy spacers. So let me show you how to do a dangle. So you can always put more than one bead. So let's do... Let me grab some more of my daisy spacers because I really love the way that these look. You don't have to do these. You can just, you know, you can wrap just a regular bead, but the bead caps and the daisy spacers just make them, it like ups it, in my opinion. So we'll start with our eye pin. I'm going to add my daisy spacer. I'm going to add a bead cap. And then we're going to add one of our gumball gumball. Our bubble gum beads. I can't speak right now because I'm doing a tutorial, I guess. But hopefully you guys understand what I mean. And if you don't, drop questions in the comment below. And I'll be sure to like answer it for you. So there goes that, right? But I want to make this a dangle. So I'm going to add more than one bead. So let's go in with another, let's do a spacer. Okay, see how pretty that looks? Let's do the little leaf bead cap. And I'm going to add one of these crackle beads that Bead Craft Babes should have them in her shop. She always has these in every color. Look how beautiful. Okay, and I'm going to go with another leaf bead cap. And then, what do I want to add? I'll do one of these star ones. So I love beading. I know a lot of us have tons of beads in our stash. And y'all can blame me for having so many beads. Because I know that I've enabled so many of us to... I'm glad I'm not alone. Because I have a huge bead stash. So I know y'all got a nice bead stash. Alright. So just like that, guys. Play with your beads. I think I actually want to put a clear one here. I don't want to use all this pink on pink. We'll use this white one to break up some of that pink. All right, so we're going in with our daisy spacer, our little bead cap, and then our bubblegum bead. Another cap. And there goes a cute dangle. And we're going to go ahead and secure it by doing that rolling method. Just keep going. Okay, just like that. And there goes our dangle. Okay, so you can actually attach this to a tassel. See? Add your little lobster clasp to create a dangle. And you can dangle this off anything, an embellishment book, a binder, whatever. And you can also use this method and hang a charm. You can use these to make a chunky charm. On this one here, you can see that I did use more than one bead on this one, see? And it just adds just something extra to your dangles. All right, so that's how you do your beads. Now let me show you how to create this dangle. So I already had some beads that I pre-wrapped. And so what I like to do is create like a bottom. So this dangle here, I went ahead and put together using Bead Craft Babes beads. And I'm going to attach this to the bottom of this chain with a jump ring. So you would take your jump ring, right? And you would open it up with your plier. You would attach your dangle on the bottom and your chain right on the same jump ring. And you want to make sure that you close this all the way, because if not, it will fall off. It will fall apart. So we're just going to push these together to lock it in. Okay, and then there goes that. And then you would just basically go ahead and build from here. So you can add charms, you can add whatever you want to this, but you're going to hook all your beads to this chain. Let me get a lobster clasp. We need a lobster clasp on this. So I'm just going to use what I have on hand. I'm going to use one of these. Okay, and like I said, you want to use a split ring for this. Okay, we're going to use this one, and this is the one that's like doubled. And there are special pliers that you can use for this. I got this from Bead Craft Babes as well, I believe. So you just poke it through like that, and it opens for you. Now, if you've ever like played with a keychain, you know how hard it can be to open this by yourself. So you definitely need to have this tool in your stash. It's nice to have. Okay, so that opens for you. See that? And I'm just going to slide my clasps on here. Just like that. And I'm just going to keep pushing it in between those. Until it gets all the way in there. Come on. I'm going to keep putting it until it gets in just like that. Okay. And I'm going to attach that to my chain. So let's open it again. I'm looking for the beginning of this. There we go. So you see it's opened. And I'm going to go ahead and slide my chain on there. Hold on, guys. Okay, so now we have our clasp, our split ring, our chain, and then our bottom piece, right? And so what you're going to do basically is you're going to take the beads that you wrap and you're going to create a dangle with them. So what I like to do is you just take your jump ring and you arrange it however you like, whatever looks best to you. You can do a pattern, you can just do completely different on each one, however you like. But the way that you attach this to your charm is just take a jump ring, right? You're going to loop it through. And you're going to hook it onto your chain wherever you like. So I'll make this one a little higher up. On the chain. And again, you're going to use your pliers. You're going to need 2 of them. And you're going to secure it by closing it really tightly. Make sure there's no gap. Because again, they will slip through and fall. Okay, and this is what it will look like. And you just continue to add your beads, add your charms or whatever. So I'm going to go ahead and do a, what do you call it? I'm going to speed it up and show you guys. And then we'll come back and show you guys the finished piece, okay? All right, guys, so this is the finished piece. So all I did was, you know, wrap those beads, arrange them however you want. I did a mixture of bubble gum and these little smaller ones. Look at how gorgeous these beads are, guys. Again, they are from Bead Craft Babes with an S. And you can use my code Poochie10 to snatch these. I have to place another order and order these iridescent ones and these star ones. They are so fire, guys. And I also added my little charms. So it's really cool to add little charms. You can add it to the chain or you can add it to the end of your beads because we do have that eye beads, those eye pins, so that you can dangle things on there as well. I stuck my little airplane here. And if you're curious about these charms, these actually were Caca Silver charms. I hate silver, so I call them Caca Silver charms. And I painted these. And if you want to learn how to alter your charms, I will link that video below. But this is our dangle, okay? So every way you turn, you'll be able to see a little something, something. And again, you can hang this on so many different projects. So yeah, there's tons of tutorials of chunky charms, but I wanted to do my version for my night owls and for my new night owls. So you guys can see how I do them. You guys see me craft these plenty of times on lives. But again, I wanted to do a shorter tutorial. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Let me rearrange my beads. Yeah, I want them like that. Okay. Isn't that pretty? And I wanted this to go with the round trip collection, okay? So I'm guessing that I'm going to do my project share of my Bead Craft Babes, all the stuff that I made. But I really wanted to do this tutorial, have it ready, so that when I do upload that, I'm not sure if I'll upload this separate or if I'll do it like before or after. But either way, I'm going to link whatever videos below, okay? So I love you guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I look forward to seeing you guys make your charms. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.